He said, my candidate is going to receive a good financial offer, but he's insulted that it doesn't come with a senior in front of the title. Yeah. What should I do?
Tell him to suck it up, put on his big boy panties, and don't worry about titles.
Absolutely. I mean, you do get some of these guys who are like, title queens, and it's like they need to have the big fancy title. Some of it is legit for their career growth, but more often than not, I just tell people, listen, and it's true. A lot of companies, HR is like, there's different insurance tiers, there's different medical tiers, there's different things based on your title. So a lot of times, HR, your title is director. On LinkedIn, you put senior director. All right. And usually that suffices and people are fine.
I got a client who hires controllers, but they're CFO level. Everything they do is they're the chief financial officer for a $300 million manufacturing plant. They're over all the financials, IT, human resources, but the title's controller, right? And you just have to explain to the candidate, like I've recruited CFOs for them, and it's like you talk to a CFO and say, hey, the title's controller, but this is the duties and responsibilities, and they don't care. And if they do, they're not a good fit for the client. Is how I look at it. If you're so worried about this title, then you don't care about the job. All you do is care about, look at me, I'm a CFO.
Okay, you guys sound like you're ready to walk away from this candidate because.
Yeah. But it depends. If this is the guy's big hang-up is the title, he really doesn't want the job.
You guys suggested, someone else said, look, you take the title they give you and post whatever you want on LinkedIn. But
exactly.
No. Just like what you said, with the person is really a CFO, but their title at the company is controller. If they put CFO on LinkedIn and the next,
they can't do that. For that client, they can't do that.
My concern is when you go for your next job 5 years from now, the next employer is going to say you're a liar because you're putting a different title on LinkedIn than you've actually got with the company. They check a reference and say, this guy's not a VP.
If you use the title that would be recognized by your peers, where it's not like a false title, right? Like you can call yourself a recruiter. You can call yourself a talent acquisition specialist. You can call yourself an executive recruiter. You can put yourself as an HR person, but you're still a recruiter. So you can put it however you want to articulate what you're doing. And if you're talking with your peers, they're going to know if you call yourself this, that's what it means.
You're getting caught up in titles, and I don't know. To me, there's the candidates I don't want to deal with. And if they're so caught up in titles,
the prima donna.
I don't want to fucking deal with them.
Well, it's like when I get like business development is like the worst title in sales because it means something to every company. Some company BD means you're inside salesperson. Some means you're an SDR. Some people you're a channel person. Account executive, so it has no connotation because it means something different to everyone. So I always tell those guys, change your title, make an account executive or whatever the hell you actually are. It's not, your skill set is the same. Your job is the same, but by saying you're business development, it doesn't tell anyone anything.
I have companies that regional manager means you have a team of 5 sales guys over a region. And I have clients whose regional manager means you're a sales rep in a region, right?
And honestly, and if the company doesn't hire you because of that, they're not hiring you, period.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy's in this case, the guy's getting an offer. He's getting a good offer, but he's a title queen.
He's a prima donna, yeah.
But hold on a second. This comes back, Rich. Before you were here, Tom and I were talking about Libby from HR said the worst kind of employee is the one that nobody likes. But they're so good at their job, you can't justify getting rid of them. Okay. And so now Tom says, look, I don't want to deal with candidates like that who are, getting upset over a title. But Tom, they might be really good at their job. It might be impossible to say no over their fussiness, whatever. Although
that's on the client. That's on the client, right? You got to remember, we can't make deals happen and we can't blow deals up.
It's always our fault when people don't work out.
yeah. Until they don't work out, then it's our fault.
Yeah, come on.